We call it people technology.
One, three, four for seven. Then at the end of 20 overs for the Sunrisers Hyderabad after Chennai won the toss and put them in at the all-new Sharjah. I'm not sure I quite like this all-new Sharjah. We already had that chat with Dale Steyn and Aakash Chopra on Maruti Suzuki Presents ESPN Cricket for T20 timeout. So let's figure if this is a very good fighting score, like 134 tends to be at the all-new Sharjah, or would TSK still take that? Dale, what kind of score is this, and who's the happier team at halftime?
I think CSK are the happier team at halftime. In saying that, it's a tricky total. It's not a kind of total, especially at that ground right now, and the way that it's that wicket's kind of playing. It's kind of iffy total to kind of get, and also strange because Bravo bowled. I've never seen him bowl so many full tosses before in my life, and he walked away with great bowling figures. And you can't really judge the pitch on those figures because he never used it, which is strange. But it's a total that CSK will feel that they can get.
You sometimes think, before I even go to Akash, you sometimes think, damn, there are some great balls I bowled that went into the stands. And now I sit back and I watch these full tosses not, just timidly going away for a dot ball or a single. Dale?
Yeah, I wished I bowled that many dot ball full tosses that were just blocked, to cover for one, or just clipped to deep square leg for one. I had guys that were trying. I had AB de Villiers going down on one knee and hitting me out of Bangalore. That's how he treated a full toss and how you should treat a full toss, not this blocking. But I think a lot of guys they're waiting for that slower ball, and Bravo actually bowled well. He bowled a great bouncer. He got the young batter out. I can't remember his name right now. Parag or what was it? So yeah, he bowled cleverly. That's clever bowling.
All right, Akash, 134. Chennai did chase something similar at Sharjah earlier this season. What do you make of 134?
It's an interesting surface and how teams read it because from the outset, you would feel on a pitch like this, spinners are going to have a bigger say, and you have the quality of Moeen Ali and Ravindra Jadeja. You're thinking of Rashid Khan 4 overs. Can Abhishek Sharma come in? Or maybe a couple of overs from Abdul Samad. But guess what? Only 4 overs were bowled between the two spinners by Chennai Super Kings. So one by Moeen, three by Jadeja, and both were economical, and still both of them did not really go close to finishing their quota of overs. It's the faster bowlers who have bowled more, they bowled better, and all of that. So it's going to be an interesting one. They've got Rashid Khan, so you have to do whatever you have to do in the remaining 16 overs. You're not going to get more than 20, 25 in that in those four, and you will end up losing a couple of wickets if you're going after him. They've got a decent pace attack that can take the pace off the ball, whether you're looking at Jason Holder, Sandeep Sharma, Siddharth Paul, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And in the last game, they bowled all right. So they've got nothing to lose, see. So they are going to go and try their best. And Chennai, they've got a soft underbelly. When you talk about their batting order, top four are in good form. But what about 5, 6? Till they come with Ravindra Jadeja. So, yeah, if you can remove a couple of early wickets, this game can really go down to the wire. And listen to this in Ravi Shastri's voice.
Yeah, we'll come to that chat, but it's an interesting one, isn't it? Josh Hazelwood bowled well today, picked up 3 wickets. Jason Holder was man of the match in that previous game that Sunrisers played. Dwayne Bravo's been player of the match in a game earlier, Sunil Narayan earlier. But otherwise, Dale, on this slow wicket, it's not like the spinners are dominating and the seamers aren't bowling out.
Over pitch, and we saw that in the first over. Saha played some beautiful over the lofted cover drives, straight cover drives that went for 6, some straight boundaries that went for 1 bounce 4, and that's when you over pitch, because then you can get under the ball and you can actually play with the pace, which is again weird because when Bravo was bowling all of those full tosses, none of the batters seemed to pick it up and were able to get them away. But that hard back of a length is incredibly difficult. And you see the spinners doing the same thing. Jadeja, all of them, they're kind of bowling the ball into the wickets and it's stopping. And it's really difficult for the batters to create anything. They don't want to run at the bowlers, at the spinners especially, because if they're not at the pitch of the ball, they are more than likely going to get stumped. They're just going to miss it. It's so difficult. When you over pitch, though, it seems like it's quite easy to battle.
It still looks like it's not just challenging for these young players that have been given a run by Sunrisers, Akash, but even someone as good as Kane Williamson, who you think on a tough surface you might see the best of, not quite seeing it.
Okay, let's be fair. We haven't seen the best of Kane Williamson in this season. Whether it was the first half or the second half, some meaningful knocks, but not really the Kane Williamson kind of season that you want to see. It's like, of course, David Warner just could not fire, and therefore he got